Hello, and welcome to a Beehive Books unboxing. Now, don't be alarmed. You can hear this shaking around kind of violently in the box, which sounds terrifying. But they ship within a box within a box to help protect it. So, boom. See? Box within a box. This, my friends, is the Adventures of Pinocchio by Carlo Collodi, as illustrated by Mike Mignola and of Hellboy fame, and introduction and annotations by Lemony Snicket, color by Dave Stewart. So we got a box within a box. Oh, we got goodies inside our box. I know there was some a print and a pin that ship with it, and it would appear that it must be inside the box within the box, because it says to look inside. Hey, look at that, we got a little pin, little donkey pin. So let me put that out of the way. Let's look at the print first, just because, you know, we can. So this is a Mike Mignola print, featuring some of his artwork from Pinocchio. It's a minute and 20 seconds in. We have not even gotten to the book itself. I apologize for that. There is Mike's Pinocchio. I have not read. I'm guessing this is Geppetto inside the whale, or it's Gollum. Could go either way. I have not read Collodi's Pinocchio. I'm familiar with, like Disney's Pinocchio or Guillermo del Toro's version. Which, if you haven't seen del Toro's version, check that out, because that is a masterpiece. I'm going to fight with that later. But anyways, Beehive Books do these incredible Illuminated Editions, which they've done a bunch of titles. They've done Great Gatsby. They've done some Algernon Blackwood. And this is the 10th title in that Illuminated series, which they wanted to go above and beyond with. And it seems like they have. So, I should have looked at the back here first. Carlo Collodi, it does feature a bunch of illustrations by Mignola, but it features annotations by Lemony Snicket. So I believe all these editions, I'm not as familiar with these Illuminated editions, but I believe most of them have an introduction. We got a little bit of schmutz on the slipcase there, but it is what it is. Nice little die-cut slipcase. I like that. They usually feature an introduction and then interior artwork. This one goes above and beyond. This is the signed edition that I purchased, by the way. So it is signed by both. Oh, cool. Snicket date stamps his signature. Lemony Snicket is the pen name for Daniel something or other. I apologize. I don't. Daniel Hammett, which just sounds like Dashiell Hammett. Oh, wow. We have black stained edges. That is awesome. Anyways, if you're not familiar with Lemony Snicket, he is the children's author of A Series of Unfortunate Events. If you haven't read A Series of Unfortunate Events, you should do so. That is some of the most enjoyable children's novels I've ever read. I love them. They're fantastic. So when I found out that, we have bonus stuff here. This is like a bonus print. Was this a print that was included with all physical orders, perhaps? Another print, which I'll put in the case of the other one, and a letterpress printed. You can see the printing there. A bookmark featuring Pinocchio. I'll put this on the side. Anyways, as I keep distracting myself from saying, this features annotations, removable typeset. I mean, it's not really typeset. It's just, it looks like it's from a typewriter. In fact, it's not printed on a typewriter. There's no letterpress printing here. Annotations from Lemony Snicket for each chapter, like throughout the whole book. And that just sounds delightful as hell. So, when, ordering a copy, I had to buy the one with the signatures. I believe all the physical editions have these removable notes. I don't believe that this is going to be disgusting with the notes, with how short these chapters are. Wow. Man, like each chapter has its own like big ass like chapter block word art to begin with. Mignola's got like this almost woodblock style to it. Wow, I did not realize how many chapters there are. I'm 27 pages in. We're on chapter 8. Those all have notes. There is the cat and the fox who take advantage of young Pinocchio. If you're not familiar with the story of Pinocchio, then I weep for your childhood because, you know, Disney's Pinocchio is so ingrained in everybody's brain that you should know the story of Pinocchio. You know, he wants to be a real boy. You know, regardless of whether or not you've seen the Guillermo del Toro edition, which, like I said, if you haven't, you should go check it out because Del Toro really knocked it out of the park with that. Saying it's Del Toro, like, solely is doing a disservice to the team he worked with. 'Cause I believe he was only a co-director on it. It was a stop-motion film. And are these part of the annotations? Oh, okay. I didn't even realize, like, in addition to this, like, he's actually annotating where his notes come in. I see, like, oh, there's a 4 there. Boom. That is awesome. Anyways, Del Toro was only a co-director, but man, did he knock it out of the park. And speaking of knocking out of the park, holy crap. This is like a project of a book. You can tell that they put love into this. Snickety, he had a blast. Like I don't think I'm doing this novel a service here. I'm doing a disservice to this novel. I'm not really able to show you all of this without this being a 20-minute video of looking at each and every single note that's in here. Like I said, chapter 30. We're on page 127. But I'm liking the, you can see like little smears, which is not real. That's artistic smears as you're going through, which, here's the Land of Toys, where all the boys give in to their animalistic inhibitions. Wow, this is cool. I do have a handful of other Illuminated Editions that I've picked up for cheap. I've only picked up a couple directly from Beehive Books. They do an incredible job, obviously with the packaging and such. But a lot of the titles you can find for cheaper online. I did just pick up a couple, one of which ended up being a duplicate because I suck, and you know I already had the copy after all. I did pick up a couple directly from Beehive Books with a coupon code that brought them pretty comparable down in price. Like I said, one ended up being a duplicate, but this is sewn binding. You can see the threads peeking through here, which is incredible. But you can. Daniel Handler. See, I wasn't close. I was close. I knew it was Daniel, and I had the H right. I'm thinking like Hammett, like Dashiell Hammett, but obviously that's not right. I knew it was Daniel something. And hey, there I am. Boom! Look at that. I'm in the acknowledgments in the back. This is cool. So I don't have too many Illuminated Editions. But I will showcase those on the channel one day. Not today, but I'm showcasing this one right now. But the other ones are cool. They're very nice. They're beautiful books. But I hate to say they are not as cool as this. Oh, this is 36. It took me a second there. I thought this was an M. Like I was just seeing that out of the corner of my eye. And I'm like, what? Why? No, why is there an M there? We're not up in the millions. Probably because, there's an M right there. And my mind is playing tricks on me. This is 36 instead. Wow. Listen, the other editions are cool, but this is a step above. I believe I mean, I know the signed editions, I believe, are long sold out. The actual, just regular Illuminated edition should be available directly through the website. They might have signed copies through the website. So this was originally announced as 3 editions back when this was in the Kickstarter. There was just the Illuminated edition, there was the signed and numbered edition, and there was a lettered edition, which came in a glorious clamshell tray case. A little Tide pen on that, maybe. We'll see. Beautiful clamshell tray case. Way out of my budget for that one. All 250 copies of this did sell out. I believe they then did like some sort of dark version. I mean, this is dark to begin with, but they ended up doing another edition that was very similar to the numbered edition here. But I believe it was like an all-black color scheme. I don't know if those are still available, but any copies that are left over should be available on the website. Link in the description below to their actual page on the website. I believe they, at least, I'm only recently familiar with Beehive Books. I don't know if all their titles get released through Kickstarter first, but they do have a Kickstarter going on right now for, is it the whole Divine Comedy? Or is it just Inferno? I want to say it might just be Inferno. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's just Inferno. Dante Alighieri's Inferno. Because it was announced like literally a week before Suntup did their whole Divine Comedy. And so people were saying, like, I'll just wait a week and buy, the whole trilogy. So anyways, you can pre-order that. It might be a nice affordable edition for a illustrated Inferno that isn't shelling out $1,000 for the Suntup full three novels. But anyways, they have a bunch of these titles on the website. Like I said, you can typically find a lot of them on the secondary market as well for cheaper, which is a shame because, you want to support Beehive Books as best you can, but sometimes you might be able to find it for cheaper online. If I do buy more of these Illuminated titles, I will do unboxing videos for them, so please consider subscribing to the channel to check those out. Like I said, this one was just one that they sold me on the Kickstarter alone. Dante, I unfortunately am not going to pre-order Dante. I already have a letterpressed edition of Inferno, which is stunning. Like George Cochrane's Inferno, which that makes it sound like he wrote it. He did not. He I guess technically he did, in that he did the lettering. He did the artwork abundantly on every page. He did the hand lettering. It was just, it's quality. Go to my channel and search for Inferno. It is a masterpiece. Thornwillow Press did it. Completely letterpress printed. Signed by George Cochrane. Hand lettered throughout. He did have a Kickstarter. I found out too late. He did have a Kickstarter for the whole Divine Comedy. I did not get on board on that because I found out too late. I don't know if that's available anywhere else. Honestly, Inferno's the one piece of the Divine Comedy that you should read. So, yeah, that's the one if you're going to own one of them. So check that out as well. It's really cool. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Check out Beehive Books, and we'll see you around next time.